What does a no-name artist earn on Artstation? Well, you're about to find out. Currently, I have 40 products on Artstation of mostly photopacks. These I've been selling since March of 2019, so for about 3.5 years in total. My hope with this video is that I can give you an opportunity to see what's behind the curtain and give you an idea on if it's a viable path, and if it's not, how to maybe make it one. I would very much like this to be a process where I'll go over some ideas on how to boost my own sales, and at a later date return with updated data. Here we will see if I was just full of shit or if I actually had some good ideas. A brief overview of subjects I want to explore. Revenue, who I am as an artist. Data, ideas to boost sales. Revenue. So you might be wondering, is it worth the effort? Let's get the number out of the way. Since March of 2019, I made a total of $1,256.52. This is my total revenue on Artstation as of October 2022. In Denmark, you pay around 38% in tax. Depending on where you live, your mileage may vary. In my case, it gives me a total of $779.04 after tax. I've had an Artstation Pro subscription about a month after I sold my first pack. The subscription cost $120 a year. Over a 3-year span, this is $360 I have paid to Artstation. By doing so, your products gain more visibility and also let you in a bit more on each sale. After I paid for Artstation, I have over the last 3.5 years accumulated a total of $419.04. This is excluding payment fees from Artstation and PayPal. If we take this on a monthly basis, I have earned about $9.74 a month. Without the subscription, it is about $18.11 a month. If we take tax out of the equation, it amounts to $29.22 a month. So, actually really great considering that it all started after a trip to Greenland, and I thought, well, why not sell these banger images I took? And they actually sold really well. So yeah, I just started creating more, and I found out that it is something that I really enjoyed doing. Why not keep doing it? At least if you're having fun. And it's also not a really hard thing to do. Creating a good 3D model requires much more effort than taking my camera for a walk. Sadly, it is not enough to support a family and go part-time on my daily job either. So I'm wondering if there's anything I can do to increase my earnings. Who am I as an artist? Before I go into the numbers, it might be nice to know my background and the reasoning behind the idea of this video. If you want to skip ahead, a timestamp is on the screen now, and you can find it in the description below as well. Today I work for a local engineering company where I create visualizations of all sorts. My journey began back in August of 2011, where I attended 3D College Denmark. Here I created my first 3D models and renders, and I have basically been creating 3D ever since. Well, not every day, but you know what I mean. I have done a lot of projects over the years. As the years have progressed, I have become more and more aware of my lacking abilities in drawing, sketching, and storytelling. Sometimes it turns out like this. I've always been able to procrastinate the need for these abilities by finding inspiration in other people's work. However, I find that the older I get, the more I want to create something that is uniquely me. Sadly, I never got into 2D while I was studying. All the imagery we consume is almost entirely on a 2D basis, being it on a screen or on paper. The foundation is still the same. Excel at the medium that we all see will probably give great results. Making quick stories and fun sketches is something that I always wished I could, but not something that I ever quite could grasp how to do. What all this brings is that to further my own abilities, I very much would like to be better at concept art and matte painting. And this is also the reason why I have so many photo packs in my store. They are a means to create and to explore ideas and stories. And as a bonus, I really enjoy the time spent creating them when I'm out. And I get to see a lot of really cool places while doing so. I love to create stories, though I'm not great at telling stories. I want to become better at it. I've always had a hard time making cohesive stories, especially if they are
straight from my curly mind.
Creating images makes it a whole lot easier for me to show my mind and my peers the stories I want to tell. And by being better at drawing or sketching whatever I have inside this crazy mind onto something tangible, I find very important. around. They are a great tool to inspire, create, explore. Many years ago in a cave, the first part of modern humans began to tell stories of great hunts and wonders to their children and tribesmen. Some did it with simple but yet effective cave drawings. This could inspire us to do something even greater. Hunters would stand a little bit taller in the face of fear, knowing that they might get to tell the stories and see the awe and wonder when telling the story around the campfire inside the cave. Gatherers would seek out the unknown areas to find spectacular views and find even more lush areas to gather from. At least, I can imagine our ancestors doing that. With images, we can create stories that don't require it to be spoken, essentially making it a universal language where no matter your heritage, you understand images and the images in front of you can tell a story. In doing so, we created dreams and aspirations to our fellow people to reach a little bit further whenever we create. I believe this is one of the many things that truly makes us, humans, special. This we still do today, but in another medium. This is something that I want to become better at. But enough of the larger than life section for now. Data. Woo! Yes! These numbers are great and can actually give you valuable insight. Artstation makes it very simple to see all of your sales. Just go to the drop-down menu next to your profile picture. Click on Seller Profile. Manage Products. Here you can specify the period you want to see. I started in March of 2019 and I wanted to show me until today. Here you can see almost all of the numbers. You can see views, sales, earnings. But if you export the data as a CSV file, you can get a bit more information. So you can get unique views, how many people have downloaded your free content and such. I have made a quick processing of the CSV file and made a bit of styling to it. And by styling, I of course mean that I have made it easier for me, at least, to decipher this riddle, that is, numbers. You can do an even deeper dive into the numbers, but I want to go into my unique views, my sales, and my earnings. I have chosen unique views since they give a more precise data set into how many people actually view my products. Earnings are great to see how much you earn on each pack. This can give you an idea if the product is priced well. And sales to see how many of each pack I've sold. I have taken the data and made a really exciting spreadsheet. I have some outliers, which is free products. These I will remove. What's really cool about this is that with my purchase count, I can divide my purchases by how many views and get a unique views to sale ratio. This way I can see what my average view to sale essentially is. How many views do I need to get before I make a sale? However, the outliers make this number way higher than what is probably the right answer. So I have taken the outliers out on the one here on the right. And you can see my average view to sale is 31 views, 0.88. So essentially 32 views before I get a sale. On average, I need about 32 people to see my content before I make a sale. So this tells me that I actually have some great products, but I need more people to see it. Ways to boost sales. Sometimes I think that I create products that will sell really well, like my Faroe Islands packs. But they end up being disappointing in sales, although it's always a bummer to release a product that don't gain the traction you think it deserves. And even more so when people actually write back to you and tell you how great the product actually is. From the data I can conclude that the more views on a product, the more sales it generates. Explosion. As simple as it sounds. Basically, I just need more views. Easier said than done, of course. Essentially, this whole video is a marketing stunt to boost the traffic to my site and my store on Artstation. In doing so, interacting more with all of you watching and in return gain more exposure in the end. This is both because I would like to grow my following here on YouTube and on Artstation, but at its core, it is because I would like to share stories. I have found a few ways on how I would like to increase my income. I need to be more prominent online on YouTube, Artstation, Twitter, etc. So my idea is to grow my YouTube channel with more videos. This will increase my online reach to new people. I would also like to upload more to Artstation and Twitter. By uploading more artworks, you will expose yourself to more people, and in turn this could drive up sales. I could also create some great tutorials. Tutorials can get quite a few views. and the audience will most likely do something along the same lines as you are doing. But it's a bit tougher content, so before doing so, I would like to make more videos like this one. And some ideas I tried that did not do anything worthwhile in terms of sales, and this is just my experience. Create great thumbnails. Well, it might make an initial difference when the product is on the trending page, but when you're searching for something so specific as artists, a catching thumbnail probably won't make the difference if someone is gonna buy your pack or not. I have also created large discounts. This is a great way to reach out to people and can give you a tighter connection with your customer base. However, this will not boost sales in a marginal way since the earnings will be lower. I hope that you will join me for the ride and see if I can boost the sales and maybe give us all a little bit more insight into what we can do to boost our passive income. So to summarize, grow my YouTube channel with more videos, upload more content and be more active on Artstation and Twitter. This is both by uploading and commenting and reaching out to you guys. If you enjoyed and want to see more content from me, you know what to do. Take care. Jesper out.